rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Tarot with Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus, or wherever is that in your chart. Hey, how you doing? Salutations. Sorry, y'all know I'm coming sporadically on you. Now, since this is a beautiful day, I do want to say this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, if not, I try to be the best reader that I can for you. Now, I know some people around here that can help you on your journey. Hey, if it can't be me, I hope it can be them to help assist you to where you need to be. Now, this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button, baby. Now, not only that, again, I try to be the best for you that I can. Now, let's get into prayer, get into this. Spirit guides in the universe, I thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing the ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe and never to the sender, okay? Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah. Now, the title of this one is, this person is crumbling to pieces because you moved on. So, Virgo, I don't know what your energy spectrum is or what you got going on into your life, but Virgo, you are it right now. Like, you are in a whole new blessing, whole new cycle, everything looking good, everything looking wonderful. You're not falling for any type of tactics. You're not falling for any type of trigger warnings or triggers or anything like this, Virgo. You just walking in your peace. Some of you may be grounding. Some of you may just be in a whole new light, and it's making this person crumble. When I say crumble, they may be shaking up because you leveling up, and now they got to end up doing the work or not. Or it may be a boss right now that see you and see that it's just a different look about you, how tunnel vision that you are about getting your goals done. Some of you may been doing meditation more, been talking to spirit, talking to God, talking to your religious preference. Or some of you just may just be in this whole new light where you just finally raised that white flag up in spirit, just like, you know what, you finally done what we needed you to do, is finally surrender to what you need to surrender to. Now, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to, man, B2 Round 2s. I love every single one of you. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, talk to me for a minute. I am shuffling up these cards because you know this energy is very, very strong that I'm feeling. Now, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, it was the Six of Wands, right? I mean, the Six of Swords. So it is letting me know that some of you may be moving on. Some of you may be looking at a whole different aspect, a whole different way of looking at things in a whole different light. It can just be you, Virgo, with the higher knowledge and understanding that you are receiving right now. Like, Virgo, you are on a whole new spectrum. Like, I know a lot of y'all been dealing with a lot of people that's been getting on your nerves, been stressing you out, been doing this, that, and the other. But Virgo, who want to keep hearing that negativity? Now, put stars down if you don't want to hear no negativity. Who is tired of going through the same old struggle every single day? Now, Virgo, I am finna give y'all some warnings right now. If you're a tarot reader, don't get mad at me, but you know me, I do this periodically. And I will sit up here and say right now, don't get mad when I say this, okay? Because I'm even talking for myself. Now, for my people who watch tarot every day, it's time for you to take a break. Just like a 2 or 3 day break, okay? Now, because a lot of things that you may be listening to or the topics that you may be seeing, you are projecting that into your life, okay? So, for example, some of you may not be in a third-party situation, but if you keep listening to something that's a third-party situation, it's going to create you to end up having a third-party situation for manifesting, okay? Now, even though some of you have went through it, I'm just saying be careful and cautious of the energy that you are listening to because it can be projected on you, okay? Now, we are talking about nothing but positive energy around here. That's all we're going to talk about. Nothing but good things about it. Now, sometimes I know everybody want to hear, you know, what's going on and why this person treat me like this and why that person doing me like that. We're not worried about that right now. What we'll basically focus on, we are damn near focused on us being the individuals that we are as we are leveling up. Now, people around you is going through tower moments right now, okay? Remember, we told you about the alignments. We told you how the energy is just was so high, and by you being a high vibrational individual, you know how to maneuver through it. Like, you rely on God. You turn around and clean your house, cleanse your house, cleanse your kids, speak affirmations into them, and people around you that done you wrong, you had to go through, like, you had to make an emotional callus around yourself. And the more you start making this emotional callus around yourself, the more you started to understand more about what's going on, okay? I don't want to know who is this. Baby, look, I can't see it. But anyway, let's keep going. Now, not only that, let's go ahead and see what's spiritually going on. Spirit guys in the universe, what do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Now, I am sensing on a spiritual aspect, you in a whole new light. You in a whole new venture, okay? Now, you are rooting down, doing everything that you need to do. Zodic, do me one favor. Whoever that is held for review, please find out who that is. If you can see it, with the head. Now, not only that, you are doing some root work right now. Like, even though you are grounded and people are starting being dry and this, that, and the other around you, it's because they can no longer prey on you. And this person that you may be dealing with or around, another reason why they crawling to pieces, because they know they got to do, they seeing a reflection. First, it was all cool. First, they can do whatever they could, because at the beginning stage with you, Virgo, emotionally, you didn't understand this person. Emotionally, you may have been out of control, thinking it's all about you. Then you probably put in the work when it came to some type of tower moment. You probably put in the work. You probably done the shadow work. Emotionally, you kept yourself together. So this is why this is so important for you now. This new journey and this new balance and this new inspiration that you may be going down right now, it's about you not dealing with any conflicts anymore. And Virgo, it's like the spring done came out, and I told y'all, now we finally here. I told y'all about it 320 about 2 months ago. We finally here. Now, thing about it is, even though you understand about how to keep your emotions balanced, that was the main thing, especially dealing with secrets, illusions. People had to do everything that he had to do in his life, right? Now, not only that, you are still being the main person that you need to keep yourself balanced. And this is what the challenges that may have to be, okay? Now, not only that, even though you still see joy, you still was being optimistic, you still was doing this, that, and the other. Right now, I feel like the more nurturing that you became in your energy, the more you started to understand how spirit was allowing you to be, the more you started to shake up the grounds between people around you. And this was created you for walk away, because you started rooting yourself back in your traditional values. Now, not only traditional values, emotional values as well. Some of you started to know your worth. You knew where you stood out at. You know your boundaries. You know what to do. You are no longer going for any type of emotional distress when it comes to you being balanced about the things that's going on in your life. Now, not only that, Virgo, I am seeing a cross watcher. You are manifesting something new. Now, with this challenge that you had to go through dealing with this individual that's in a tower moment, remember, just sit back and watch. Everything is unfolding, okay? Now, what I need you not to do, I need you not to be in a way that when you are manifesting, you are emotionally not in the wrong spots, okay? Now, not only that, even though emotionally you may be spiraling out of control, it's still new starting points. Or this person may be emotionally spiraling out of control. They may be mad, they may be bitter, they may be trying to give you some gaslight type of energy, all because these new doors has been opening up for you. Again, the new starting point that you've been going through with that tower moment that you seen coming, some of y'all done the work. And now, not only doing the work, you are starting to see people fall out, going out of place. They're emotionally not the place where they need to be. You got to remember, you done a lot of work on the spiritual. You done a lot of hard work when it came to people. You poured out a lot of emotions into a lot of people. And now you still see happiness and growth with people. And this is what people see around you. Now, one thing I can say, your emotions is on point. Now, sometimes you won't let people know what's going on. And more you don't let people know what's going on in your life, the better off you started to be, right? Now, and the better off that you started to be, the more when you walk away from situations with the actions that you've been taking place lately, you are been seeing the truth within anything that's been going on differently into your life. Now, this person around you see that you are working on self-care, see you working on self-love. Now they trying to be codependent, or they realize you are not being codependent anymore, and they miss all of that since you have finally walked away. Again, you are aiming high. You seeing the mental clarity of what you need to push forward forward. And when it comes to this individual, it's challenging to them that because you protect yourself and you are divinely protected, you know how to keep yourself in control and away from manipulations. At first they used to get you, Virgo, but now since you done turn around and collaborated or expand or maybe done some work, or now you seeing the rewards and how long that you've been in a situation, you can see that person's not putting the self-development in them the way that it needs to be. Now when you started walking forward and started moving, because the Virgos, now you are in perfectionism mode. When I say perfectionism, most people don't like, I don't believe in the word, but it's always doing the best that you can, but you are no longer procrastinating. Now you finally done all the decisions that you need to do, all the pondering, all the thinking, all the contemplating, and now you moving with action, and now you leaving people shook. Now, yeah, you got a lot of people out here bitter, you got a lot of people angry, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, all because they can't get in your energy no more. You done took back your power, and it's challenging to them. Even though you took your power back, you went back to the throne, you got that discipline, you got that foundation that you need. You are no longer falling for any type of lack of direction that anybody putting you. You getting out of any type of situation that is going to be challenging for you at this moment. Now, something else that you've been walking away from, you've been walking away from an individual that always want to like blow it over or blow it off. When you try to express your feelings, like you will talk about it later. Oh, we'll talk about it some other time. This, that, and the other. And now you done sit up and took a pause, or maybe you done took a break from somebody, and now you are seeing that you are doing better off without an individual. And again, somebody's very impatient, or you are no longer having the patience about somebody, and somebody's not brave enough to step up to you right now, all because if they know it was some type of quick scheme or some type of quick action or something that they may have been trying to do out of inspiration or this, that, and the other, motivation, and probably off of your energy. So the main thing about it, they are shook. Again, they are shook because now they tired, Virgo. People don't realize that you've been going through this for so long in your life. You are the individual that when you turn around and move forward, you moving. Now, when you turn around and celebrate, you're going to celebrate. But people trying to keep up with you, Virgo, some people can't even keep up with your geographical location because you always finding a breakthrough when it comes to some type of challenge when somebody try to strap you in. And this is why they crumbling to pieces. You're starting to understand your self-worth, your expectations, and you are loving yourself, Virgo. That's why you ain't showing no more regret. You ain't no longer using anybody. You ain't letting nobody use you, and you ain't using anybody. Like you are out of that lack of doubt phase. Even though you are slowly starting to open up your third eye when it comes to individuals around you, you are not in your south node. You are not clinging on to things that keep you comfortable. You are going through your shadow work. You are doing everything that you needed to do. Again, Spirit is giving you all the rewards that you need right now to keep yourself balanced, all because you had to go through your dark side and you've been through it and you accomplish it. Now, since people going through that same energy that's been around you, now they don't know how to deal with it. Again, Virgo, you've been manifesting. You've been praying, God, fix the situation that I'm in. Show me what I need to do to learn. Universe, give me the understanding. Universe, the people that ain't around me and ain't for my highest good and highest vibration, remove them out of my life. And then you just had to go through the labor pains. And now since you've been birthed out to something new, now you shining like a vessel. Now you got all this growth. Summertime's gonna be very significant for a lot of you because you see how I look at it, that bubble right there, and it's saying growth. Emotionally, you have grown. You have grew. Let's say it professionally. Now, not only that, I am sensing right now for you, Virgo, some of you been trying to do different things. Now, people been trying to maybe do something to get on to you or trying to get close to you right now, but you're not letting nobody in. You're not letting even close circles not even getting in right now because you are tired of being suppressed emotionally. You are so scared that people try to use you and so fearful of the tactics, you just not ready to open up. And if you are going through a healing transitional phase, that is all right. There's nothing wrong with you going through. They be like, hey, hold on for a minute. I ain't got time to bother with you. I'm focused. Oh, why you got an attitude? I ain't got no attitude. I'm just focused right now. This ain't the time. Hey, you want to come out, Virgo? I can't come out right now. Why you always in the house, Virgo? I'm always in the house right now because it got things that I'm working on and things that we trying to get to. Spirit guides ain't the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? I feel like that you walked away from is trying to get help from people that can't help you. And this is why this person sit up and still shook. And it's why, because now they confused. because it look like you juggling to them. And now they trying to get out of their own misery because they realize now they didn't give you emotions that you need, and now they trying to find some type of positive solution because they know. You know how people always want to clean up and do something at the last minute? It's one of these when it comes to a relationship. It's like they do all the dirt that they need to do, right? And they get down to the end. Soon you fed up, oh, I'm going to be right, I'm going to get right, I'm going to get right. And then they do it again. This time, Virgo, I feel like you already done pushed forward because them tower moments, you started realizing, hey, somebody put me in situations where I need to reflect and go back in myself and see what spiritually that you doing wrong because somebody had you in a lot of doubts, concerns, and stressed out situations. So now since the energy switched up and now they feel with doubt, concerns, and all of this and they trying to move swiftly, they can't get to you because you always birthing out something new. And then you keeping things to yourself. So not only that, you been turning around. Some of y'all been manifesting. Some of you been investing in something that you had slowly deep in a hidden cut. For some of you, I ain't talking about a relationship, but I'm talking about something that you had deep within yourself that you've been working on. You've been keeping your mind sharp. You've been getting the mental clarity that you need. You know that with this new logical way of thinking, you can't no longer be bored or stuck in anything unless it's going to progress and help you grow and get to the place that you need to be. Spirit guides in the universe, what are some of the challenges for Virgo? Virgo, I'm seeing right now, you may be still dealing with a fixed sign. Let's say it correctly, because you know I get messed up. Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, or Taurus. No, I think I said, or hold on. I think it's Aries. It's one of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about, fixed sign shit. Y'all look it up. Now, not only that, I feel like you are sacrificing to let something go, dealing with one of these type of signs. And I feel like this person right now is starting to understand that it's challenging for them to not it's challenging for them to not lose, but to understand and take accountability. I feel like every time they always try to throw it back at you, and you always been an inspirational person, be like, okay, you know, I can take it. But now I feel like since you've been ambitious to move away from your past and you've been doing a lot of information, a lot of work, you are tired of feeling like you at rock bottom, or you are tired of feeling like you alone. And again, that's old energy because now you done stepped up and completed the cycles. You are looking at a person like they very unreliable, and you are starting to make a choice to do things that is better for you. And this person now got to work on how to balance their emotions because whatever third party situation they had to release themselves from, they had to put a lot of hard work because now you are opening them up. Virgo, I feel like you done broke somebody down. That's the best way to say it. I feel like you mentally went through the changes, and by you changing, the person has to change. If they was a narcissist, you defeated the narcissist by changing. Ashe? You release whatever they done or whatever it is, you didn't let it bother you. You no longer hanging on for anything with dignity or a solid foundation with that because you got tired of going through so much adversity. So what you done, you start seeing new doors opening up, new opportunities. You took the leap of faith. You got the courage to get through it, but you still kind of a little stressed out about leaving this person, or you stressed out about something that you leaving behind. Spirit said, no, you moving too fast. Slow down for a minute. Don't be so codependent. Don't be stressed out. Don't be worried or dismayed. Now you got the energy, and you hold the energy into this. The person right now is going through disappointments. They going through heartache. They going through sleepless nights. They thinking about you all the time, Virgo, because as you completed cycles, you stop your spiritual energy with them, and this blocked them from their intuition. Or they not listening to spirit to see who you really are. And the thing about it is they don't want to let you go because they know they got too much value. You got too much value, but it's a little too late. So this is why they shook up. Now, not only that, they've been overindulging in certain type of addictions. This can be friends, anything. And you like, nope, it's too challenging for me. I've been in it too long. I done put in too much hard work. I'm stopping. I'm logically and mentally shutting down, and you are walking away. You feel like, even though you scared to do this because you may feel like you may be making a choice where you juggling, but spirit gonna say they either gonna do two things. They either gonna get it right and try to come back for a level up, for a marriage or something that they want to get back with you, or this is you turn around no longer dealing with unreliable people that you had on a pedestal because you choosing yourself now instead of arrogant people, and now you are starting to shine and lighten yourself up. But be careful because toxic energy may be around you around this time. Virgo, don't feel like you took a loss right now. What you are doing is being very strategic right now, some of you, and right now you are no longer letting anybody blindside you in any type of situation that is going to hinder you down for the long road. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Spirit guides in the universe. What else do we have? We got the temperance clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. and the Ace of Cups. So I'm sensing right now, Virgo, it's challenging for you to go through taking new action about some type of foundation that you want, some type of solid ground. Now, I feel like some of you went through the lessons of codependency when it came to your emotions. And now, since you are emotionally seeing something new, you are getting rid of third party situations, or some of you do not want to get put in a third party situation. Right now, you tired of going through adversity. You want somebody that's going to be there with you for the long term, but somebody who's not going to block you spiritually at the same time. Now, tell me about this person. Virgo, this person right now is in depression right now. They feel left out in the cold. They trying to take a time out. So if you ain't heard from them, it's because emotionally they had to retract and pull back and take time for themselves, because right now they don't know what to do. That's the best way to say it. They see that it's something that needs to be completed. You choose to take a new action, Virgo, and you are ascending instead of keep dealing with unreliable people. You may think this person unreliable. You may feel like you took poor choices, but you still got happiness from within this person. You just no longer putting that person on a pedestal. Now, I feel like right now you are turning around and still shining, and you are being guided how to go through the struggle from Spirit. Spirit don't want you to suffer no more. Spirit saying, hang on to what you got for yourself, and don't focus and worry about others. Yeah. Somebody going through an ego death. Somebody pride is in the way. And that's something that you can heal about. Now, some of you feel like that and feel bitter like that ain't me. 9 times out of 10, it's probably you, okay? So, with that basically being said, let's go ahead before I close this out. Let's do reassurance, because I did not do it in a meditation right now. So what we're going to do is breathe in positive energy and let out all the negative energy right now. Shout out to my A1 Day Ones. Let's do this real quick. Let's breathe in positive energy, let out all the negative, and then I'm going to do a little solution to figure out what we got left, okay? So breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. We letting it go, Ashe. Breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worry, all the doubts, all the concerns. One last time, breathe in. Self-reassurance guides me to a perfect well-being. Self-reassurance guides me to a perfect well-being. Hold it. And release out. Self-reassurance guides me to a perfect well-being. Self-reassurance guides me to a perfect well-being. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Salah, Namaste. Let's close this out, baby. I'm sorry. I knew I forgot the meditation. My bad. I am so sorry. Now, Spirit Guides in the universe, what is the outcome for Virgos or Crosswatchers, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? So Virgo, right now, I feel like with the Devil card basically being upright, with the Four of Wands basically being in reverse, you had to cut out something because it was just too toxic or too karmic for you. You realized it was too much stress that you may have been dealing with, or something that you didn't need to manifest, or something that you manifested in kind of the wrong way. Like the same energy, different person, same deity. But now you starting to understand the cycles. Now you are starting to take that leap of faith and move on into the unknown. Now I am sensing some of you may be bitter, some of you may be sad, some of you may be looking at all the hurt that you had to go through, but it is bringing you in your big boss energy, or it may be a connection, a karmic connection that had to end because it was too toxic, or it was too much instability. Now I feel like somebody may be mad about the situation because you getting it, you just ascending into your boss energy. You are starting to take care of the things that you need to take care of in your life and make the proper changes to get out of some type of depression, loss, grief, sadness thereof. So right now you've been doing this slowly. So I feel like some of you slowly been understanding like your light been dimming with a certain individual, and the reason why they feeling the way they feeling right now because emotionally they know they should have gave you more, and you've been progressing through this for a long time. You starting to see things that's right, and you are starting to hold your ground. You pull back and take the time, and now you're deciding to move forward. Like when I say move forward, some of you probably ain't left the connection yet. When I say move forward, you mentally done checked out, you emotionally done checked out, where you are starting to work more on yourself. And as Virgos, if I know you, if you stayed in a certain point for too long like that, you're gonna love it. and you ain't gonna want to deal with the person. And this is where I feel like where majority of you is at right now, especially with the Queen of Pentacles basically being in reverse with the Queen of Cups. You emotionally done checked out. You're about to physically check out on majority of these people because you want something better than just some little half-ass energy that people always give you, or some bare minimum energy. Now, not only that, Virgo, 444 is very significant. So your angel guides are watching over you and protecting you while you are going through this journey. Spirit want me to tell you right now, everything that you are holding on for, it's not for your greatest good right now. Sit up there and pray to Spirit. Ask them, if this is for my highest good or highest understanding, let it be. If not, so mote it be. Let it go. Now, only thing I am finna say right now for you, you still doing the personal transformations. You are no longer doing research on certain individuals, because right now you just don't have the energy to do that, especially when it comes to love, and especially when it comes to a career field. Now, career field, you may took a lack where you getting comfortable, where you don't have to look for it because you stabilize the way that you need to be. But when it comes to love, majority of you right now are moving forward with some type of action when it comes to you loving yourself. You don't want to be stressed out about it. Ashe, amen, namaste. So, all right, the first affirmation that we have, make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 82 and 40 in the building. Come on now. All right, anyway, I am rich inside and out. I am rich inside and out. Ashe, amen. But for real though, Virgo, make sure y'all take the time out to do what you need to do to get yourself together right now. Remember about projecting. I receive money every day. I receive money every day. And I'm not saying people out here not just doing things for, well, I ain't talking about that. I'm just saying, be careful of what you listening to. Now, let me tell you how I used to do it when I was one of y'all. I used to listen up to 5 different people that I thought all resonated to right. Now, out of the 5, if 3 of them said something that was similar to one another, I'm going to take that strongly to look something to look out for, okay? Now, if I'm in a mood, because I used to be like that, if I'm in a mood and I just constantly want to know, and it's starting to take over my body because I constantly want to know why this person, what this person doing, what this person doing, what this person doing, you're not flowing with the universe. You are starting to idolize something that don't need idolization. Peep game. Okay, you know I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm always going to do that. That's just me. Now, you are great people. And it's time for that level up. So don't let nobody take you the wrong way. I am manifesting the right job for me with the right people to help. New soul family. That's what I'm feeling for a lot of you. New soul family coming in. Things coming in for you right now. The outcome for what I'm saying. Spirit want me to say, any delay that you see, stand still. Don't resist. Learn from it, okay? Now, the fear of sacrifice will keep you in stagnation. You're going to have to cut something off in order to grow. Now, do you think these millionaires, I promise you think these millionaires really out here spending money like this and that and the other? Man, millionaires are the most cheapest, stingiest people when it comes to their money. Because you know why? When you keep giving money out to certain situations and certain people, how you know they ain't going to give it back. Now, I ain't going to lie. You got some people that may, but me, my family, no. Don't come to me. When I got it out the mud by myself and nobody was there as a helping hand, don't ask me, because I didn't ask you. When you said you didn't have it, you didn't have it. I respected that. But when I started to learning techniques and tactics and, oh, you got this, can I get this? No, you cannot. You can get it out the mud the same way I got it. And that's why I be so hard on men so much. And it's not, and women, it is not you. The only reason I'm hard on men because I was a man that had to get it out the mud myself. I had to turn around and go through the bottom. And this is a real story. I had to sleep in my car after being in a toxic relationship for so long. And this will start a spirituality for me, for some of y'all don't know. I had to sleep in my car. My mama realized I was really sleeping in my car. She let me sleep at her house for 2 weeks. It wasn't on no couch. It was on the floor, just like a jail cell. She said, when I get up in the morning, you got to go. When I come home, then you can come in the house. You know what I done? I took that time and I transmuted that energy, and my job let me stay at that job all day. I worked from day and night like a farmer. Day and night. It took me a year and it took me about, I lived in a hotel for a year and a half. Still grinding. I didn't go out. I was just grinding, staying at work, stacking money, grinding. By me being an African American man, in the U.S. and they did not help me. I didn't get no government assistance. They didn't give me none of that. I had to turn around, live in that hotel. I had to hustle. I had to get it. I remember it was during COVID, and I remember I had to live off the dollar menu for about a year and a half. I had to live at the Dollar Tree. But I still got it to the point to where God started blessing me. So what I'm saying is to you, even though somebody and a person, and I can tell you about how it goes with the topic, the person who treated me that way, I still got love for the person. I still respect the individual. But at that time, I was so love struck inside the mind while I was idolizing that person's spirit. Spirit had to literally strip me away. And the reason why I got stripped away the way that I got stripped away like that, because I was so blindly imprinted unconditional love in a toxic, narcissistic abuse relationship. It led me to get myself clean. It led me to be who I am today. So sometimes when you go through hardship, it's going to lead you to your success, but are you willing to learn and are you willing to do the work? And since you've been doing the work, when you actually get to the place to be, the people who turn around and treated you like that, how they really done it. This is what spirit be trying to show you through people like that, narcissistic abuse people. This is why I could tell you about narcissistic abuse. Now, do I still got problems when I fall in love? Man, absolutely. I am a Virgo. I will still be imprinted and still hard. But now once you go through the cycles, and this is what I'm saying, when you go through the cycle so much in your life, you start to understand more about how people operate, more about the patterns that you see in people. This is what majority of you always want to look away from. But the answers of how people are is right in front of your face. You just had to go through the spiritual lesson till you finally get it for your cycle. You see what I'm saying? That's how you always look at when things like, they treated me like this. No, they didn't treat you like that, boo-boo. We allowed them to treat us like that. Now we got to figure out a formula of how to either do two things. Because I know Virgos, if you stay in it, you're trying to subconsciously, mentally get in that person's mind to make them feel what you feel. And 9 times out of 10, you do it too long and you get hurt even more. Or you can do what we're supposed to do. You see it, you address it, they don't act on it, you walk away. Because that means they ain't respecting your boundaries. And if they ain't respecting your boundaries, they not respecting you. And if they can't respect you, they not respecting themselves. And if they can't respect themselves, they can't respect to do the shadow work that they need in order to be the light that you want them to be. This is why it's important for you to love people. Again, this is why the analogy, you can take a horse to the water, but you can never make them drink. That's what that analogy come from. A lot of us choose to try to fix people. Virgo, we always try to fix people, and we always get the ones that hurt us the most. And you were talking about, why I always get the ones that hurt us the most? Because we always get the most damaged people and think we can build them. That's just a Virgo. One time, do your opposites attract. Person you think is the most damaged to look good, go to that nerdy one over there. I promise you, you'll have a long, luxurious life for majority of you. Spirit guides in the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? Virgo, it's time to do some meditation. The changes that you are doing is wonderful. Pray more, worry less. Right now, you are almost at the completion where you need to be, but you need to go on and say goodbye and walk away from them things that you need to walk away from, okay? Now, I am going to sit up there and say right now, more that you know, that you're doing everything you need to do. Continue to do the plan. And since you lost interest in a lot of people, some little Karens out here that's probably all up in your grill trying to see your money, trying to see everything you got to do. And it's challenging for some of you that you don't understand that you only live once. Live your life up. You only live once in this avatar that we got. So whoever been trying to make plans, live your life, man. Like, you got that sparkle in your eye. You got that gleam in your eye. Like, when you walk, like, man, dress up a little bit, you know. Dress up, get dainty. Let people see the real you. For my ladies, now go on and get sexy. For my ladies, get sexy, baby. Go on and put on your stunning dress. Go on and get out there, look all cute. And don't be going to no, look, let me tell y'all, don't be going to no club. You cannot find a nigga you want at a club. Especially a club. Listen to what I'm saying, okay, ladies? Y'all always talking about why you picked the wrong one, because you always want Day in there with the grill all the way crossed out like that, talking about he a good nigga, but then 3 months later you realize he got 6 baby mamas. Chill out. You want to find good people? Go to concerts. Go to lounges. And it's not all the way classy. You just got to change your environment. Why keep dealing with the same individuals in the same environment? No, baby, in order to level up, you got to be around people that's leveled up. You got to be around friends that's out there for their life. Not friends that's like, what you doing today? Nah, I ain't gonna do nothing but chill on the block. And I'm not down on them because I used to be out there with them. Don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, if I can overcome it, you can too. And I was the one, I was real deep in the game. I was the ones in the game like, I'm a Virgo. So if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. Now, record shows that I wasn't good at what I was doing, but I only got caught with the minimum. Okay, y'all know how that go. But for real, back in the day, I was one of them ones, but I was real hot-headed. You talked to me crazy, or you said the wrong joke, I would turn around and shoot at you before I even asked the question. I was just one of them types. Everybody knew, don't say nothing to him unless spoken to. Then when they see me go spiritual, they were looking like, dude, you witchcraft and this, that, and the other. And then they've been around me for so long, they realized it was none of that. They realized I'm the most positive person now. They crack jokes. They'll talk about, man, if you about to get to fighting with Warren, he gonna turn around and sage your ass. And I die laughing because I'm like, dang, y'all went from me from shooting somebody, trying to shoot at somebody, to turn around saging. And once you get to that point and that level of maturity, you'll leave everybody around you shook. You know why? Because you that king, that queen, that god, that goddess. Your energy gonna stand no matter what. Now, that was my old life. That was my former life. That's not even me no more. You look at me right now, I will look at you. But again, that don't get it confused. I know my elements and my alignments. That Sagittarius will come out. So I try to keep that fire contained with the earth element that I am, that's in my soul, because your sun is representing your soul to me. And my soul is a Virgo. But behind closed doors, I'm a Sagittarius. And what you see me as is still the same Sagittarius. That's my rising. So what you see right here is the same me that you see behind the scene, in front of the scene. So, since we've done all of that, with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. If you want a personal reading, get at me, text me. We can make that happen. Now, y'all know this is how we kicking it. I just want to say, y'all keep being that blissful individual that you are. Keep being great. Keep being loving. Don't give up on you. You got that sparkle. You got that shine. You beautiful. You a king. You a queen. You sexy. You handsome, king. Go out there and go do it, God. Whatever you need to do right now, go do it. If you want to start setting them goals, go set them. Start writing them down. Keep them in your wallet, or keep them in your purse, or keep them in your phone. Set an alarm. Do the things that you need to do to keep yourself abundant and keep yourself great. Don't never fall off your course because somebody emotionally got you the wrong direction. Now they shook up. Out of all this time, you've been wishing and hoping and praying and wishing and hoping and praying and praying and hoping and wishing you finally got it. Enjoy your moment, king. Enjoy your moment, queen. Shine. Stop letting these people emotionally stress you out. Stop letting these people come around you dictating how you supposed to live your life. Live your life accordingly. You only got one life to live. Live it abundantly. At least you know whenever that time comes, at least you can say, man, I had a hell of a life. Because why you think I take trips the way I do now? Why you think I stop working as the Virgos that we are and start enjoying life? Now, I will tell you, my North Node is a Cancer. You know how hard it was for me to do the work to get in my North Node, where I'm caring, I'm nurturing, I'm expressing how I'm feeling. Believe me, that was hard. I used to be cold-hearted and look at you like, you have a nice day. In my mind, I'm cutting you off and I'm walking out the door without saying anything less to you. That was the last conversation. It can be the most beautiful encounter that you ever had with me, but I would never tell you that I was done with you. I didn't have no reason to. But now, hey, I feel like this. I express myself like this. I'm like this. And people look at me like, dude, like, I respect somebody who tell me how you feel. I wouldn't care if you say, hey, man, I really don't even like A, B, C, and D, E, F, G about you. And I'm like, you know what? I don't like you either, but I can respect you because now I know how to handle myself with you. Because you told me the truth. So I know when you give me that look, you hate me, and I can't even get mad at you, but you hate me, but you hating on me, but you hating on me because it's something that I'm doing right that you want to do. That's what people fail to realize about people who hate. They want to do something that you are doing so gracefully and so right, but they can't do it. That's why they hate on you. This is why they want what you want. But they didn't know the agony and the stress and the struggle that you went through. But since you done pulled everybody out, pulled everybody away, and now they going through their karma and you just sitting back like this, peg like, that's all you doing. Watching them hold their burdens. Watching them hold everything that they try to put on everybody else. But what you doing? You living good? Living young and wild and free. Keep being you, baby. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste, baby. Yup.